Hello and welcome to Social Media Weekly, episode 7th January 2020. The first Social Media Weekly of the year.
Hello.
Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. I'm Sean.
And I'm JK.
This week, TikTok working on a deepfakes maker. Snap acquires AI factory for $166 million. Snapchat launching Bitmoji TV featuring your Bitmoji. And Facebook brings more controls to instant articles.
All right.
It's a short week as well, so I think a lot of people are still not back from holidays yet.
Still grinding, thinking how to start back their work.
I think so,
They
yeah.
forgotten how to work already.
I know, it's not...
It's a holiday.
Anyway, back to the stories. TikTok working on a deepfakes maker. Deepfake is a technology where we swap a face onto any video, essentially faking the person actually on the video.
Mm-hmm.
This technology has been used maliciously in the past, in the sense that, for example, you can have a video of someone doing something not so appropriate,
Okay.
right? But because the video was from somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
and let's say they purposefully created the video in low resolution, low lighting, so it's not really clear. Then what happens is they will use deepfake to attach the face of the person that they want to cause harm to onto that video, and then they release it, and people who don't know would think that
It's a real one and then
the
cause the
victim,
virality.
the victim was the one that actually did that something which is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's say go on a rampage or drive very carelessly or something. So it has always been a very scary technology,
Mm-hmm.
the ability to do that.
Yep.
But what TikTok is doing right now is it is actually is actually wanting to put it to good use, right? They actually will allow their deepfake technology to be used only in a certain small selection of videos.
Okay.
For example, they have a template of videos like someone running in the beach, or going to the zoo or going to the park or something like that. And then you can actually attach that deepfake video of you, that face of you, along with these kind of videos. And what happens is it actually helps create awareness on the potential of deepfake.
Okay.
It tells people not to believe everything they see online.
Okay. Mr. Create a brand awareness.
Yeah, it helps create a brand awareness, and it creates not brand awareness, but it creates the awareness of a technology that exists.
Oh, yeah, correct. Yes. The deepfake technology.
Yeah, and everybody knows that it can be used in the right way, but it also can be used in the wrong way.
In a way, telling people like when you see something online,
Don't always believe what you
correct.
see. Yeah.
I mean, like pictures nowadays is already, you can't believe it anyways already.
Yeah, so that's the scary thing about it.
Yep.
And then there has also been fear about TikTok's parent company ByteDance potentially gathering sensitive biometrics data, because
ByteDance, okay.
well, ByteDance is the company that owns the parent company of TikTok.
Okay.
And because TikTok is a Chinese company, and we know that in the future TikTok has had a history of
dominance.
Well, a lot of people have been suspicious that TikTok has been working with the Chinese government and sending all the information to the Chinese government. And the problem here is in that people think that if we give TikTok more data like this, right, sensitive user data like this, they will be able to use it more for malicious reasons, or give it up to the Chinese government.
So it's like making Chinese more powerful.
Yeah.
China.
So China gets more information and more data, more private data of, let's say,
biometrics data. So
Yeah.
say, because you imagine they can scan your face, right? What more of scanning your face using their metrics or algorithm to just unlock your phone? Because nowadays
exactly.
face
So
detection is
exactly. So it's the kind of technology that is available on, let's say, iPhones, that Face ID thing. And that's really scary, because as it keeps progressing, right, people are able to create deep fakes of videos and project it out and unlock phones with it.
correct. Well, I don't know where to start about this technology era now in terms of security.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a very scary thing, right? All these things happening right now.
Those are just I guess it all falls under our own ethics as human on
Yeah.
how we use this thing. It
Yeah.
can be good or bad. It's just we don't. It's like a knife, you know.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
Yep. A knife is used for good purposes because it helps cut vegetable and meat,
Yeah.
but you can also use it to kill people. So
Correct.
at the end of the day, it's all about how we use the tools, right?
So good luck, guys. Humanity is on our hand.
Uh-huh.
All right. Snaps acquired AI Factory for 166 million. Just as TikTok builds a face swap feature using deepfake technology, Snaps buys the company they have been working with to create Cameos, animated selfie-based video features. AI Factory Cameos lets you take a selfie, which is then automatically animated and inserted into a short video. Unlike TikTok, which will use real-life videos, Snap's version will be in the animated world. Although deepfakes has had darker and dystopian start, it is nice to see social media turning into a fun features instead. So it's like so it's like creating a virtual, so people know, okay, at least this is a fantasy world. So it's not real.
Yes. Yeah. So it's not real. But what it does is it still uses the deepfake in the sense that it actually uses the same technology to attach your face onto a cartoon.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So,
but the technology underlying it is the same thing. It's just that where TikTok projects it onto a real world,
they project in the virtual world.
Project into a virtual world.
So at least people know, okay, the boundary, that's the boundary. People, okay,
Yes.
I know this is a virtual world.
It's more kid friendly in a way, I guess, because Snapchat is I guess it's for younger people or whatever.
Yeah, and it's for like I don't know how to say, reality social media.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Next up, more Snapchat story. Snapchat hasn't had such good story in a long time. I'm very happy that they're having some good stories. Snapchat launching Bitmoji TV featuring your Bitmoji. So if you don't know what a Bitmoji is, it is actually a customized emoji based on your character that you create
it out.
It actually came out before Apple's Animoji and before Samsung's version of Animoji, which I don't know what it's called. They have tried this before in the sense that they have attached your Bitmoji onto like a comic strip before, but it hasn't actually worked very well.
Okay.
Because at one point of time, I was using Snapchat quite a bit, and I think it was a few years ago, they launched this thing, but it didn't really work very well.
Okay.
Then I think they removed it. I guess the reason why is because the Bitmoji were actually hardly animated, and the stories were quite dull. It's just like normal kind of stuff.
Yeah, you need some artists to really come out with some pretty storylines.
Some series, some proper series. So this time around, right, Snapchat says that they will actually use the Bitmoji, and those of your close friends, for example, if let's say you and I are friends on Snapchat, and we are close friends because we chat a lot on Snapchat, right?
Okay.
So the animated series will feature you and I.
Okay.
And 3 other people from elsewhere who are not our friends will see the same animated series. That means the story is the same, everything the same.
Okay.
Except the characters are different.
Okay, got it.
They will have their own little characters. It is a lot more personal in that sense because it is featuring you and your close friends. And based on the screenshots that I see, it's actually quite interesting because the animated series now look a little more like proper cartoons.
Okay.
Like episodic cartoons.
Properly colored and everything.
Properly colored. It's got good storyline. It's got good good compelling stuff. And at the same time, it features you and your close friends as characters in the series, which is nice. It's more fun.
Yeah.
And it's more relatable as well.
Okay.
Hopefully this works out, because if it does work out, I believe that it will eventually spark like more Snapchat usage.
Okay.
Because this thing lives inside Snapchat only, and Snapchat has always had a problem with getting people to go back to their app and use the app, because what's been happening is Snapchat is a place with all these nice filters. You know, those aging filters or the kid filters.
Yeah.
But what happens is people actually take those pictures or the filters or the video filters, they download, and then they will post it up on Instagram. So the actual usage goes to Instagram.
I'm not sure, because based on like they're still a small player compared to Instagram. So I guess they still need to leverage on Instagram to, sort of use them. Otherwise, it's either use them or don't use them at all.
I think that's a I think that's a good way of looking at it. So
Mm,
Snapchat might say that, you know what, I'm not interested in competing with Instagram. You can share my content to Instagram if you want.
correct.
But all I want is me to be a source of your content,
Yep, correct.
right? And if you were to share, let's say, if you were to use Instagram 100% versus 80% Instagram and 20% me, I would rather have the 80-20%.
Yeah, correct, exactly. So at least over time, who knows, right? People might just slowly adopt to you. You know, that is the time part where you have to think about it.
I think they are playing it one step at a time.
Mm.
They're saying like, you know what, just your attention would be nice, and then a little bit more of attention, a little bit more of attention, and then
correct.
replacing
That's how
it.
they grow.
Yeah.
So
In any case, I'm very happy that Snapchat is moving forward in a good manner, and hopefully they can
break through 2020.
reach 2020 and become strong.
We shall see that. Right, next up, Facebook brings more control to instant articles. Facebook released instant articles in 2015 as a way for the platform to support journalist sites. It makes the article load faster by being done within Facebook, and it pays journalists a compensation for taking traffic away from their main sites. Just last week, it finally made some compelling improvements to the feature. It included 4 buttons on the bottom. The first let us save articles for later reading. The second let us share it via message, while the third let us share to post of stories. The fourth let us see more articles from the same source. This new function allows more for sheer ability of articles, and at the same time let readers discover more from the sites.
Have you
been using it?
I have used it before. I've been keeping a very close tabs on instant articles because many years ago in 2015, they launched this thing to help, from Facebook's perspective, they are interested in keeping the attention within Facebook. They don't want people
go away from
Facebook. And if I were to post an article from, let's say, TechCrunch, right? And this article goes to TechCrunch website, it essentially leaves Facebook, and they don't want that. So what Facebook did was, they created this instant article thing, where when you post the article, or let's say if I were to share the article on Facebook, right? When you were to click that article, it doesn't go to TechCrunch website.
Okay.
It doesn't leave Facebook. It just brings on an extra window on top where you get to read the article. That is called instant articles. You are essentially still within Facebook, which means that Facebook can track everything that you're doing, how long you're there, where you're reading, where your eyeballs are, and everything like that. And it's they are interested in these things. But it's not good for
the main website,
journalist websites like TechCrunch, because we are taking attention away from their site.
Correct.
And when the traffic does not reach the website, that means money does not reach the website as well, because they are an ad-supported platform, right?
Correct.
So then Facebook says, okay, you know what? I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to let you make money off of the attention, off of the people who read the articles. But it has never worked very well because it never gained proper traction.
Correct.
So happened during 2016, that was also the time of the fake news problem with Trump's election, and a lot of news are fake. You get like all these fake journalist sites like RT, like Russia Today.
Correct.
All these kind of news sites that are fake, that just keep churning out fake news, right? And then they're so spammy and everything, and you lose interest and you don't want to read instant articles anymore. So what happened now is that they are saying, okay, let's go back to supporting the journalists again. And I think these 4 features, these 4 additional buttons, the one that lets us save articles for later reading, the one that lets us share the article via message, and the one that lets us share post or stories, and the 4th, which is very important as well, lets us see more articles from the same source. These functions, I think, are very important, and I'm quite surprised they had to wait until now to release these functions. They could have done it a long time ago, because from where I see, right, these are not difficult functions to create, and it's functions that is only available in every other platform.
I guess they just are afraid of sharing their, their attention with someone else or some other companies.
But they're not, because whoever who is, let's say, if I were to share it in a message, it goes to Facebook Messenger. If I were to share it on a post, then I'm posting it on Facebook or Facebook Stories. And if I'm seeing other articles from the same source, I'm still reading it within the instant articles window, which is within Facebook. So technically, I'm not leaving Facebook doing all this.
Mm.
And at the same time, what these 4 functions do is it gives the instant article journalist more awareness and reach, more chance of discovery. Because I read something and I share inside one click of a button, I share it. I don't have to go click.
Correct.
Because the thing is, if I go to the universal share button, right, I can actually share to WhatsApp, Messenger.
Correct, yeah.
I can share to anywhere else with
Instagram.
Telegram and Signal or whatever, right? So that means Facebook says that there is a chance that they're sharing it out of Facebook. But if I get to create my own share button, then I can only share it via Messenger, which means it still stays within my apps.
Okay. Got it. Meaning that you don't. Why only now they allow it?
Yeah. They could have. Well, one of the good argument is to say that maybe they spend too much time trying to convince people that they are not spying on everybody when in fact they are spying on everybody.
I guess this is history really, like it's proven fact really.
And they spend too much time going to court rather than actually improving their platform. And now that all these court hearings are getting less and less, and they thought, you know what, let's focus on building our our apps again.
Okay, well, that's Facebook. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. But in any case, it's good news for the journalist sites that these things is happening. So at least something, right?
Yeah, correct. At least they can spend their ads in a more proper way.
Yep.
Productive.
Right, so that's all for this week's Social Media Weekly. Social Media Weekly podcast is available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. Our full videos are available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook. This is Social Media Weekly, episode 7 January 2020. My name is Sean.
And I'm JK.
Au revoir.
Sayonara.